So 118K. That's exciting, huh? That's exciting. Are we excited? Are we excited about 118? Are we sad? Do we feel like we're missing out? Do some of us feel like it's going to take off without us, and there's not going to be any Bitcoin left for us? Are we excited? Are some of us really excited because we bought some at 110 and now we're going to sell all of it? Is that you? Is that you? Is that you? It's not me. All right. So we hit 118. That's pretty cool, right? It's going up. It's going up. It's going up, baby. It's going to go down. Went back down to 117. It's probably going to go back to 118. It's going to go back down to 117, maybe 119. Maybe it's going to go to 116. It's going to bounce around a little bit, right? It's going to be a little volatile, as Bitcoin tends to be. You know, this is exciting though. It's very exciting that, as we all knew, the price is going up and it wasn't stuck somewhere. You know, how could it get stuck? There is only a finite amount of Bitcoin. How is it going to get stuck? It is valuable. People want it. Come on, you know? All right, so that's the thing. It is nice. It is a good and nice thing. It is nice and also good, right? It is nice and also good that Bitcoin is climbing in prices of US dollars. But the thing is, what I will always want to harp on is the price in US dollars doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's going to go up because that's the thing. We are not right now. It's not the metric, right? It's one metric. It's one way to look at it. But Bitcoin isn't about that. They're different systems. There is the Bitcoin system and there is the fiat system. One is inflationary and one is deflationary, okay? One is finite and the other one, money, can continuously be printed in. Just continuously printed in nonstop, like all the time. But as I will always remind you, you cannot print it in. You can't. You can't print, and you'll go to jail. You'll go to prison, actually. You won't even go to jail. You go to prison for a long time if you're printing your own. So don't do that. Someone else can. I mean, maybe you're Mr. Government watching my video. Maybe you are the government. And if so, welcome, government. Um, but if you're not the government and you're not the one in control of the money printer, unfortunately for you, you're not the one that gets to add more money into circulation. So, I hate to break it to you, but yours is going to become worth a little bit less over time. So, that's a bummer, right? It's a bummer. It would be a way bigger bummer. Way bigger bummer. It would be a way bigger bummer if there wasn't Bitcoin. If there wasn't a valuable, finite, permissionless system out there for you to store your value in, your energy, your wealth, you know? So that's pretty cool. So it's less of a bummer, right? It's less of a bummer. It's definitely less of a bummer. It's definitely less of a bummer. You know? So I would say it's definitely less of a bummer. That's for sure. But go back. It's very exciting that it hit an all-time high. It's going up. You know, these things happen. The thing is, a lot of people are going to now sell their Bitcoin because they made a profit. It went up 5%. It went up 7% from when they bought it. It went up 20%. Yada, yada, yada. You know, they'll sell high. They'll try to buy low again. They'll get back in. You know, they'll trade it for this worthless U.S. fucking dollar. Why would you do that? Why would you trade something valuable for something that isn't valuable? The US dollar isn't valuable. There is nothing valuable about it. Don't trade something valuable for something that is not valuable. It's a weird word, right? I mean, especially when I say it in a weird, dumb way like that. It's weird. But don't trade it. Don't trade it, man. Don't trade the valuable thing for the not valuable thing. Hold on to the valuable thing. I'm not one of those like, hold forever, don't ever sell for anything. You know what I mean? Like, if you value something more than your X amount of Bitcoin, trade it for that. That's the idea. That's the idea of money. That is what it's supposed to be. Money is supposed to be a bearer instrument, so it actually is supposed to be valuable. So when you have it for something, you traded, you gave value, you traded value, someone gave you the money, right? And I don't mean US dollar money, I mean money, whether it's Bitcoin, whatever, something valuable, right? Let's speak in Bitcoin though. You trade, you work, you do something, you create value for somebody, right? And they, in exchange, give you Bitcoin, which is valuable. And then you hold that, and everyone knows the value of Bitcoin. So that's why it works as a bearer instrument. And then that valuable thing that you now hold, then you can trade for something that you deem valuable, right? Like, oh, you want a house to live in because you're sleeping on the street right now, but you have, you got some Bitcoin. Good for you. You trade it. You were no longer sleeping on the street because now that shelter, that home, that place to lay your head is more valuable than your Satoshis sitting in self-custody. That makes sense. You should do that, right? Whatever, everyone's different. You know what I mean? Some people would rather the Satoshis sitting in self-custody and sleeping on the beach and being homeless. There are people out there. You have to determine what is valuable to you, and that's what you use your money on. What's that quote, that line, whatever it is, you know what I mean? Like, no one should ever tell you how to spend my money. Like, no one should, your money, no one should, don't tell me, whatever it is. Don't tell me how to spend my money. Don't do it. I won't listen, and you shouldn't listen either. You know what I mean? Like, you spend your money on what you want to spend your money on. I know this is quite the rant. I know, I guess it's a rant. Is it a rambling? It's definitely a rambling, right? Like I said, I'm a rambling man. So, I don't even know I guess 118K is where we started. If you're still watching this, God bless you, But I have points. Not that they matter. Not that these points matter at all. They might matter. They might matter to you. To most people, they probably won't matter at all. Those people probably aren't here at this video. Those people also, if they were here, clicked off pretty fastly, I'm sure. I'm going to listen to this freaking jabroni ramble on about whatever. The zipper's not closing. I'm not even going to worry about that now. I'm making a super important video. Super important Bitcoin video right now. I should probably keep talking and stop worrying about that fucking zipper. It's going to bother me now. Let me get this fucking zipper. It's going to really bother me. There we go. There we go. You heard it? Did you hear the zip? Got it. All right. We're back, baby. Okay. So, the original point, I think I veered off of a little bit, but we're going to tie it in, So that's the thing. Don't tell me how to spend my money. I won't tell you how to spend your money, but that is the point of money. That is the point of money. The point of money is to be able to then trade it to somebody else for something that you deem as valuable, right? So that's what you should use it for. That's what Bitcoin is supposed to be used for. That is why it is the evolution of money. It is so beautiful when you understand what it is. And like, what a cool time to be alive, that we're living in the first period ever where there is like truly sound money. We have the hardest form of money that we've ever had. And that's so cool. That's very cool. It's very cool if you care about yourself and your energy and protecting your wealth and growing it. It's a very cool thing. If you don't like your energy being siphoned off, and being in some type of money power dynamic that you're always going to be losing, it's a very cool period of time to be living is right now with Bitcoin being here. And extra fucking cool to be in the beginning when most people don't even understand it. It's crazy that you have this opportunity right now. It is so insane. Even at 118K is going to sound so insanely low in 5 years, in 10 years. Like, do you understand this? 118K is like, that's the thing. There's going to be people out there. Maybe you're one of them. Maybe you're one of the people that's like, I don't want to buy now. Like, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait to see if it goes back down. I was going to buy maybe, you know what I mean? But like, let me wait until it goes back down. I'll wait now until it goes. People always move the number, right? Like maybe when it's at 110, people are like, when it goes back to 100, I'll buy. And now it's at 118. Maybe they're like, okay, now if it goes back to 110, I'll buy. Don't be that person. Don't be that person, okay? Buy now. 118 is going to look fucking silly in 10 years. It's going to look crazy low. You're going to be like you would have killed to get in at 118 in 10 years. So buy what you can. That's why a dollar cost average is so important, right? That's why it's so important to do that, and to just, whatever your setup is, to do it either every day, every week, every month, or whatever, but to just have a consistent recurring purchase where you are accumulating more Bitcoin, even if it's a little bit at a time, even if it's a little bit, whatever is good for you, whatever is comfortable for you. But it's just like, make sure you're doing it. Really make sure you're doing it. It's so important. It's so important because, like I said, it's going to look crazy. Like 118 is going to look low. It's amazing that we hit an all-time here, but that's why that number doesn't matter. What matters is you owning Bitcoin. What matters is you owning your own Bitcoin, having the self-custody, having your own Bitcoin, because the price of everything else and the price of the things that you deem valuable in life is only going to fall in Bitcoin. Okay. So that's why I don't like, the number doesn't matter. It's just consistently keep accumulating, create value, add value to this beautiful world, and let this beautiful world give you your value back in a valuable thing, which at the time will probably be US dollars. And you take the US dollars wherever you live and then trade that for Bitcoin, because that's where your energy's not going to be siphoned, and then just yada, 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 yada. You get my point, right? I'm sure you do. If you're still, like I said, if you're still listening, God bless. I should probably leave it there. Will I? Will I leave it there? Will I, though? Will you, though, Gavin? Will you? Sorry. Going off on movie quotes. That was actually a TV quote, but it doesn't matter at all. I'm going to end there so this video doesn't turn into me just quoting television shows. That's ridiculous. All right.